Hey YouTube, Stretch Line Bait and Tackle here, and today I'm going to cover, we're going to take this trailer here, which was originally a single mount trailer, and we're going to turn it into a dual kayak carrier using this right here. So what I have is 2 pieces of unistrut, 4 pieces of 3-inch PVC with some 45-degree elbows. And so we're going to make a dual mount on here where I'll be able to carry 2 kayaks on this trailer that was originally a single carrier. So let me get some measurements and get started cutting, and I'll get back to this when I get started. Hey YouTube, Stretch Line Bait and Tackle here again. I'm continuing with this series of how I'm converting a single kayak trailer into a double, and I'll show you what I've got right now and what I've done, and we'll go from there. So okay, so as you saw that trailer earlier, so what I did is I bought this unistrut here, 2 pieces of this unistrut, and I cut them to 70 inches, and how I come up with that number is I measured the trailer and found the center and went from there. So that gave me where my center line was, and I took the measurements of the kayaks to make sure they would both fit on the trailer and where to put my pipes. So what I did is basically I cut the unistrut and I cut it at 70 inches and put 2 pieces of unistrut on here, and then I put the 3-inch PVC mounted this way with 45s at the end slightly tapered apart to give me an approach angle. So, and up at the front here I had an extra roller, a couple rollers laying around, so I put them up at the front as a guide. And let me show you what it looks like with the yak sitting on top of it. One thing I've learned is these yaks are very slippery. Yeah. Okay, so anyway, so here it is on the trailer, and I'm adding tie downs, and so you will see where my approach angle is to come on, and I have a kayak right here, and I will be duplicating that on this side right here with the 2 pieces of PVC. And I'll be able to slide the second kayak on right there. And then I've got some tie downs mounted on the trailer here, and I will put some on the ends of the unistrut to go across and secure the trailers. And then I will probably come up with something for the front to secure the front down, which will probably be just to strap it down, keep it from coming back and forth. So anyway, I hope this video has helped you. If you can pick up a trailer, any trailer, and adapt it to your needs. You can get a jet ski trailer. You can go to Northern Tools or Harbor Freight and pick up one of those trailers. And I had bought this one when I bought my Big Town or Big Fish 120 right here, and I have 2 of these PDL Sports Old Town Sportsman PDLs. And so what I've got this trailer now is I can carry both my PDLs, or I can carry my one PDL and my Big Fish, which is going to have a trolling motor on it, or vice versa, or just carry one. And I'm probably going to come up with some sort of storage container up here towards the front, a small box here with just basically some spare parts and tools. So anyway, that's where we're at right now, and I hope this thing's helped you. And I will give you I'll add a clip at the end where I've got both trailers sitting on the trailer cinched down. Okay, I've got this trailer finished up, ready for 2 kayaks. Total time, including going and getting parts, probably 2.5, maybe 3 hours. I spent $200 on unistrut and PVC, and you can see the way I attached it is what I did is I cut a large hole here and then used a fender washer on the inside to bolt through the unistrut. This way I could put the bolt and nut on the end of a magnet and poke it down through the hole and then start my nut, and then I just tighten them up. So anyway, it's ready to go. I've got my end pieces done, and I made sure from my center line that I had enough room to fit both my kayaks on here. I have maybe a ½ inch or an inch to spare, and what I may do is get a piece of thick foam and put in between the two before I strap them down. That way is keep any vibration between the two kayaks from happening, and give it a little more security and stability. I'll strap down each kayak, and then I'll strap the two together with a piece of foam in the middle, so keep that motion from going. And like I say, I put this wasn't necessary, but I had those laying around, and so I put those up front. I've got one for this side too, and it didn't need that, but it gives a place for it to rest when I cinch it down with a strap. So, okay, well, this is Stretch Line Bait and Tackle. Going to sign off. I just did a little projecting from, and watch other videos on this and get some ideas and build one that suits you and is best for your needs. I'd already done a video on upgrading the wheels to larger diameter wheels, and because it had the 8-inch, and those are bearing burners. They turn at such a high RPM, like 2,500 RPMs at 60 miles an hour, and I went with the 12-inch and replaced the hubs and the bearings on another video. Showed you how to grease the bearings and all that. And anyway, it cuts the RPMs down to about 1,750 RPMs at 60 miles an hour, which is gives your bearings a little more life. So, okay, this is Stretch Line Bait and Tackle. Going to sign off, and I just want to remind you, as always, be safe out on the water. Always wear your PFD, and pick up your trash, pick up other people's trash, and I'll see you out on the water.